Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexNoobs.com with my midday analysis. Just a quick notification before the analysis. Right now, the Forex Mastermind course is open for enrollment for a few days. Visit the link below this video to check out the course. So before I start the analysis, I want to explain how it works so you can actually use it in your trading. On most Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I hold a live analysis session for my Forex Mastermind students. These sessions are recorded and posted to YouTube. I say most because some days I'm busy and other days I'm not trading, and I have a rule: when I'm not trading, I do not post analysis. In the analysis, I look for price action reversal setups on around 10 to 20 pairs that I'm currently trading. I check every time frame for every pair, taking a systematic approach to doing analysis. Personally, I do this analysis several times per day, but only the midday session is recorded as most setups are spotted then. So what are setups? A reversal setup occurs when price stalls at an area of support resistance and a transition of power occurs, from buyers to sellers or from sellers to buyers. I wait for price to approach these areas and spot potential setups. But these setups are not actual trades. When I share a setup on this analysis, it doesn't mean I'm entering the trade right away. Setups are just setups, and many setups do not trigger, so they never actually become trades. But some of them do, of course, and some of them become trades. To understand this, you have to know a little bit about my strategy, which I share for free on ForexForNoobs.com, and there's a link to the strategy also below. I use 4 different tags in the name of these analysis videos. The tags are in brackets at the end of the name. It's important to know these tags just so you understand what is in the video. So if you see no setups, that means there are no setups today, obviously. If you see upcoming setups on, that means there are no setups, but I have spotted some very strong support resistance areas, which may lead to setups later in the day. So that could be anywhere between a few hours to a whole day. And if it's tagged with setups on, that means there are setups today, and I'm sharing potential trades in the video itself. So let's get started with the analysis. Okay, today is Thursday, the 4th of May 2017, and the time is 16:01 here in the UK. You're looking at a JPY AUD 12-hour chart. We are using new webinar software today, so questions do not appear on the screen. I'm looking for a workaround for this, but one doesn't exist at the moment. So I'm just going to have to read out questions from members who are attending the webinar. That way people in the recording know what I'm responding to. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but we'll sort it out. We'll make it work. So let's get started with today's analysis. So first thing we're going to talk about is yesterday's trades. Well, this week's trades, because a few of them were mentioned on Tuesday's analysis, not on Wednesday's analysis. Actually, no, all the active trades were mentioned in Tuesday's analysis. So let's go over these trades. First is JPY AUD. JPY AUD is still open and it is trending like crazy. It is going really, really, really well. So I took this trade on Tuesday, I believe, or was it late on Monday? We'll see right now. No, it was opened on Tuesday. So this trade was opened on Tuesday. I closed out part of this trade and I left part of it open to target more, and it is really trending now. It is at 4R, so that means it's at 4 times what my stop loss was. So this one's going really, really well. Probably not going to close this out. My overall target is probably around here, but I'm going to keep a close eye on it. I'm adjusting my stop loss. If it falls back down too much, I'm going to get stopped out. But it's still going to be way beyond my original target, even if I do get stopped out when it falls back down. So I'm just going to keep a close eye on this one and keep on trading it. This trade has been extremely profitable. Really, really good trade. Next one, AUDJPY. AUDJPY is absolutely killing it. It's just, I shared this trade with you guys on Tuesday's analysis. I shared several JPY trades, and this was one of them. And this one is just doing so well. It is currently at 3.4R. So that's 3.4 times the size of the stop loss. That's the target. Now, to be fair, I did get an early entry on this one, or rather a retrace entry. it was a really good entry that I got. So a lot of people might have got in a bit later, but regardless, you are sitting at 2.5 or 3R on this trade. So that's 2.5 or 3 times your stop loss, which is an awesome trade in my books. I'm not closing out yet. I might close out, to be completely honest. I might close out. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to see after this webinar, I'm going to take a closer look and see how it goes, and I might decide to close out. Regardless, it is at 3R. I am going to adjust my stop loss to probably 2R if I do keep it open, and I'll just let it run. It's doing really, really well. I might honestly just might exit this one. Today's Thursday, so if I exit this trade and I exit the next one I'm about to show you, then I'll take Friday off and I'll enjoy my weekend. That's what trading Forex is about to me. You know, it's about freedom and about the ability to take time off and just do the things you love, as opposed to being stuck at work or at your computer all day. So what I'm thinking is I might just close these out and be happy with the massive profits, or well, massive risk reward ratio, massive R ratios this month or this week even. And yeah, just take Friday off. We'll see how it goes. Keeping a close eye on it, I'm going to let it play out. New Zealand JPY, this is another trade I shared with you guys on Tuesday. Now this one is also doing really well. This one it has hit my target of 1.5. I have kept it open just a little bit longer, but I might close this one out too. So this one, the target wasn't as big, it's at 1.5R, but it's doing really, really, really well. So these 3 trades, doing awesome. GBP, AUD, AUDJPY, New Zealand JPY. AUDCAD was the failed trade from this week. So I took one failed trade from which I've lost 1R. 1R being, you know, just the stop loss. And I've made, well, I'm about to make way more profit on these 3 trades. So that one loss hasn't really affected me much. This was a good trade though. The AUDCAD trade was a good trade. I just entered a bit too early and my stop loss was a bit too tight. Had I waited it out a little bit, perhaps looked at a larger time frame, I would have been able to get into a short here too. So I was looking at the right thing with this one. I was looking at a short setup here. It just wasn't entered and managed properly. But it happens, and I'm not sad because I've made a lot more on the winners. EURJPY was a potential trade setup I mentioned yesterday. This trade setup never triggered. So we did get indecision. It did look okay, but it just continued. I said yesterday that there was a chance that this was going to happen because buyers were showing that they were pretty strong. And in the end, it is what happened. So this trade just continued through. So this was cancelled, not even opened. So yeah, that is it for the kind of review of yesterday. I'm really, really happy with this week's results. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, Euro AUD, let's actually do some analysis and see if there's anything forming today. Euro AUD is trending. It's broken above resistance, so no potential there. AUD New Zealand is in between 2 support resistance areas. Yeah, so no real setup there. AUDUSD. AUDUSD is trending down, down. But it's not on support. So there's nothing I would really want to trade here. CADJPY, what's going on with this? Still doing that same thing. It looks like a potential short trade, but I'm not going to take it here. It's just way too messy. We discussed this earlier this week when we had a similar setup, but it's just so messy through there. I wouldn't want to short into here and have price just bounce around. I'm not convinced sellers are going to keep pushing down on CADJPY. So there's nothing I would really want to trade on CADJPY. EuroCAD trending up. EURJPY. Nothing much really. Euro New Zealand, all these Euro pairs. There's not going to be any trades on these Euro pairs. They're all trending too heavily. No reversal trades when it's trending that much, except for Euro USD, of course. But there's no trade here for a different reason. It's because it's just ranging like crazy. This range on EURJPY is pretty strange. All right, GBP CAD. I see your question, Ash. I'll answer in a second. GBP USD stalling on resistance, but there's no potential for a trade there. Ah, okay. New Zealand CAD. This could be a nice little continuation reversal. The trend is kind of pointing up. It's not a big trend, but it's slightly trending up. Let's draw a quick trend line here. So the bearish trend line's broken. Price has fallen back down and it is stalling on support. So we could be seeing the start of a nice bullish trend here. Something like that. I know this isn't a great trend line. Trend lines aren't my strength, but I'm just showing you guys that this is kind of forming into a bullish trend, and we are seeing signs of price stalling on this area. It's not a great setup, not a great setup at all, but it's worth keeping an eye on. Price is stalling on here. We could get a nice little continuation reversal, something like this. It's probably not going to happen. It doesn't look that great, but it's definitely worth just watching just to make sure. I'm looking at it right now on the 8 hour. It looks okay on the 8 hour. Let's see how it closes on the 8 hour. We've got 5 hours, 48 minutes until this candle closes. Let's keep a close eye on this. New Zealand CAD, potential long trade. I most likely won't trade it simply because I'm probably going to take Friday off, as I said. All right, New Zealand USD. Broken below support and kind of trending down, nothing much happening there. USD CAD, yeah, nothing much happening. USDCHF is just stalling on top of the support area, as it has been for quite some time now. USDJPY is just trending up. GBP/JPY trending up, and CHF/JPY finally. Yeah, nothing much going on. So we don't have very many trades forming right now, which is fine because we've had so many good trades this week so far. The only thing I'm seeing right now is New Zealand CAD. We have a potential long continuation reversal forming. Potential. This might not even happen. I mean, this trend is pretty strong. It could just keep going down, but this is worth watching. It could turn into a nice reversal trade. So it's worth keeping an eye on, but don't get terribly excited over this one. For GBP AUD, if you're still in it, you should probably consider exiting quite soon. If you've not exited anything, I mean. If, like me, you've already exited part of this position, then you could potentially hold up until this resistance area. Just keep a close eye on it. Keep a very close eye on it. Adjust your stop loss that way. If it does fall back down, you are able to get out with profit. But this is an awesome setup. As with any continuation reversal, it is doing what you would expect it to do. So it's continuing. So it's an awesome setup. I'm going to probably let it run and just see how it plays out. AUDJPY, you know, I'm tempted to keep it open, but there is a slight problem with it. It is falling into this area, and this is definitely a problem area. So we could be seeing something like that happening. I don't really want that to happen. So I'm potentially going to close this one out. I'm just going to see how it goes. And also, like I said, there's the very real opportunity that I'm just going to close it out and start my weekend early. So we'll just see how this one plays out. I'll keep all Forex Mastermind members posted via the forum how I manage this trade. New Zealand JPY, same deal, probably going to close this out quite soon and just enjoy my weekend. 1.5 is my target right now, but I might extend that to 2. We'll just see how it goes. I'm going to give it a little time. If it starts pushing down heavily, then I might keep it open and I might go for a target of 2R. Thanks for watching the analysis. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button below. In case you missed it, Forex Mastermind, my online training course and forum, is now open for enrollment for a few days. Check it out by clicking the link below this video. Also, for instant notifications when I post analysis or other cool videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Once the setups I share in this analysis trigger, I post live updates as I manage the trade, such as my entry, exit, stop, and when to get out of the trade. For these updates, add me on Facebook or Twitter by clicking the buttons below. I'll see you in the next video.